We want to know what Yu-Gi-Oh would be like if older sets rotated out like Pokemon or Magic the Gathering. So, each episode, Cody and I will be opening one box for each progressive set. After 2 years worth of sets, the oldest year will be axed and all of its cards become unusable. However, at the start of each match we will be given 5 points and gain an extra one for each win. Those points can be spent on any card from the previous 3 sets, with prices increasing with rarity. Welcome to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Rotation Series. New room, who dis? Anyway, this is where I'm gonna be for the foreseeable future, so live with it. But right now, this game is going to be for all the marbles, almost literally, because Cody and I are tied for games and this is the last game before the rotation. Whoever wins this wins the first rotation. This is a monumental set, but not in the actual cards because the actual cards are kind of poopy for the most part. So I'll just go through them pretty quickly. Vampire Lord can be okay. It's a secret rare, but I don't think we'd want to buy it really, but it does have nice recursion with itself. So I don't know, we're gonna have to see. These Guardian cards require some equip spells to be on the field before they can be summoned, and it is just hard to get them out even if they have relatively decent effects. Reflect Bouncer is kind of neat, but it was really specific, so I'm not sure. I'll think more about it if we end up pulling one. I wouldn't mind pulling Different Dimension Dragon because I got the makings of a decent dragon deck in here and it does not die easy. Man, a lot of these cards have good effects, but they're just so hard to summon. Blindly Loyal Goblin is kind of a neat way to out Cody's Snatch Steal, but we already have Gearfried the Iron Knight, which is basically this card. Maju Garzik can get beefy, but oof. That 2 tributes in this format where we have so much removal, I don't think it's good enough. I'd be surprised if any 2 tribute summons get played. DD Warrior Lady is actually a pretty decent card because after it battles into a monster, you can banish both that card and the Warrior Lady, which can be pretty dang nifty at points, so it's something to look for at least. These equip spells are what goes on those other people, but they can go on pretty much anybody. There are things to consider, but equip spells aren't really useful because if the other person manages to out the monster, then the card goes away too, and then it's like a 2-for-1 as far as card advantage goes, so. And card advantage is pretty much everything in these games, you know. Precious Cards from Beyond allows you draw 2 cards if you tribute summon with 2 or more tributes. So, I mean, like, that's something to maybe keep in mind for later, but I still don't think that tribute summoning 2 is that good. We'll have to see. Different Dimension Gate can actually be pretty neat removal, at least after this 2002 rotates out, but it's a way to get one of your opponent's monsters off the field in case you need to swing in for game or something, so it's something to consider at least. Now, Skill Drain is a big hit. It negates effects of all face-up monsters on the field, so it can really just put in work. I don't know if it's that good in this format, but it's still really good. Kaiser Glider is actually a pretty neat card. If we pull that, that'd be pretty good as it is a 1 tribute 2400 attacker and it has a really good effect. At least in this format it does. These other 2 ultra rares I wouldn't really want to see, at least not right now. Our cards are just way too powerful. This set has some pretty bad cards, but Ojama Green, man, would definitely want to pick up a playset of that guy. And here we have Archfiend cards, which are damn near unplayable in this state of Yu-Gi-Oh! But maybe we can make something out of it. But here we have Tsukiyomi. This is a big hitter. It's actually one of the good spirit monsters. If you normal summon it, then you can change the battle position of an opponent's monster into face down defense position. And honestly, like having that reoccurring, because it comes back to your hand at the end phase, having that reoccurring thing can be very powerful. Not a bad pull if we get a couple of those. Final Countdown could be pretty neat. If we pick up a playset of it, then I don't know, maybe, but for this game, I don't want to take chances. I just want to play good cards, and Final Countdown, it's probably not a good card. So Sakuretsu Armor is actually a really good card. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, destroy it. That's all it does, and it does its job well. Blast held by a tribute, I think, is not very good, unless Cody has a... Right, no, it's not good at all. What am I talking about? he plays Jinzo. Now, Judgment of Anubis, now that would be a very hot pickup. When your opponent activates a spell that would destroy a spell or trap on the field, discard one card, negate the activation, destroy that card, and then if you do, destroy one face-up monster that they control. And if you do that, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the destroyed monster's attack on the field. I would actually like to see this. Like, one or two of these could be crazy. It'll work for Heavy Storm, it'll work for his Dust Tornado. I'm very scared of his Dust Tornado. Cody made a good choice with that card. Anyway, on to the point buys. I was not expecting Cody to buy all the other cards that he bought last set. The Fusion Monsters, man, those were absolutely crazy. Very based buys. And he made a very based deck with it. So I'm going to just try to catch up, I guess. I'm not going to do the same Metamorphosis strategy, but I will start by buying the Book of Moon. Currently have 6 points, this brings me down to 4. And for my second buy, I will be getting Barrel Behind the Door. And this, I think, is better than you would think because of my 2 Ring of Destruction. Because I can activate it on my own Ring of Destruction effect. I can also activate it in response to Cody's Magic Cylinder, so it's a way for me to not be afraid of either of those 2 cards. And it forces Cody to out at least one of them with basically all he has is Barrel Behind the Door and Solemn Judgment. So here we go, on to Cody's buys.
This is it. This is the last episode before the first official rotation in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Rotation series. I think we did pretty well in the last episode, and honestly, I did not think we would get to this point. After the first 3-loss streak that I took way back when, I thought for sure that Isaac would be ahead of me for much longer than he was. But with gritted teeth, I climbed my way up and met the giant Isaac face to face. So now here we stand, uncomfortably close to one another in a crowded city bus, waiting for that person who's about to get off to get up out of their seat so that we may take it and sit down for the rest of the ride. However, there is only the one seat of victory for the first rotation of the series, and this episode is going to be the deciding factor. I don't know what is going to happen, but if there's one thing that I learned in the last 8 episodes, is that if it goes to a game 3, side in burn cards. Because there is absolutely no reason why games 1 and 2 are 10 minutes, and then game 3 is like an hour. There's no reason why that should be the case. But now we move on to the card buys. And if I'm correct, I'm putting Isaac on picking up a Dark Balter, a Book of Moon, or the card that I'm going to be picking up right now. I thought about it long and hard, and I'm going to be picking up a singular ultra rare that I missed out in Magician's Force. And that card being Breaker the Magical Warrior. Breaker the Magical Warrior is a very powerful normal summon, as it can both double as a 1900 attack beater and as a form of spell and trap removal. After this episode, I lose essentially all the spell and trap removal that I have accumulated over the course of these last 8 episodes. I lose Nobleman of Extermination, I lose Dust Tornado, I lose Heavy Storm. I essentially have no good spell and trap removal, and I need to fill that void. And what better way to fill the void in your heart than with a hunky monster dressed in crimson red armor who can destroy spell and traps. I earned 6 points from the last episode and am now spending 4, leaving me with 2 that I hope to use after the rotation. But now it's time for the most exciting part of any progression series, the pack opening. 24 packs of Dark Crisis, starting now. Starting off with the first pack, and we get, really nothing of use here. Pandemonium is interesting if we can get more Archfiend cards. Outstanding Dog Marin is just an outstanding cutie, but I don't think he'll see play. There's not a lot that I want from Dark Crisis. I think I'm pretty good with the cards that I have. But if I do get something good, it's good. So let's just keep going. Spell Vanishing. That's a pretty alright super. Rook, Archfiend, Token Thanksgiving. Dice Reroll might come in handy if I try to go for like a luck-based deck. And then Dark Scorpions. Alright. Pack number 5, and we get a Butterfly Dagger Elma. That's actually pretty interesting. If Isaac gets copies of this, that might be a problem, but I don't think it's going to come up. So far, I've been a little underwhelmed with this box, and the underwhelming just keeps going. There's nothing that's been popping up that realistically that's going to be helpful. Frozen Soul, actually, you know what? Frozen Soul is actually going to be useful. I haven't been getting as many hollows, but if my theory holds true, me not pulling hollows definitely, Spell Vanishing. I guess it's alright. Another Frozen Soul. Oh! Actually, you know what? Sakuretsu Armor is something that I need. This absolutely changes the game from here on out, because me and Isaac have had no fear of attacking, so this card, I'm gonna need 3 of this. Moving on to pack number 10, and Skill Drain. That actually could be very, very interesting. It makes decks like the big beats, like with Giant Orc and Goblin Attack Force, allows them to stay in attack position. So if I get enough of this could be really interesting. And then the second Sakuretsu Armor is really nice. Hopefully we can keep the luck train rolling, and ooh, we do get to keep the luck train going. This is a very nice pickup of DD Warrior Lady. It functions as removal similarly to Injection Fairy Lily, but it happens in the damage step, I believe, and just can help get over and banish threats that Isaac may have. The only issue is that it's a level 4, so if he goes onto a Gravity Bind, at least in this episode, there'll be a problem. But I think post-rotation, it's not going to be an issue anymore. Pack number 12, we've hit the halfway point, and ooh, that's actually really good. A second DD Warrior Lady. I was lucky enough just to get 1, but 2? That's actually really crazy.
First pack, let's see what we get. Couple Archfiends? I don't know. Pretty crappy pack, to be honest. Yeah, still not seeing anything I really care about. Some Archfiend cards, and wow. Is this gonna be my entire dang pack opening? This is not great. Pack 4, anything? Fear from the Dark is kind of neat, but it is not 100% great. At least final attack order is actually okay, and we got Nintendog. I don't know, maybe we do have like an Archfiend core here. I'm afraid to play Archfiends. That's a lot of burn damage you're doing to yourself. We got a super rare ritual monster. I'm not convinced about rituals. Okay, a Sakuretsu Armor, actually. That's nice. I'm happy to see that, Saku. Pack 7. And a Berserk Dragon. Oh, it's a zombie. It's not a dragon! It doesn't work with my dragon deck. Bummer. I just want to say, I hope Cody doesn't play really Eternal Rest, because that could be very bad for me, as it destroys all monsters equipped with equipped spells. And it is a spell speed 2 effect. Pretty rough. A Skill Drain. Okay, I'm happy to see that card. I'm glad to grab one of those. Pack 9, anything? Hey, a Tsukiyomi. Okay, these rares are starting to look pretty nice. Kind of started off not... Oh my god. Finally got the best card in the set though. We're ready to make a deck. Pack 11, I'm looking for more Sakus. Hey! There he is, Saku, my man, and final attack orders. I'm okay with having those. Pack 12, about halfway through, see what we got here, and nothing really worth talking about. Anyway, first half ain't looking too great. Hopefully Cody's first half wasn't good either, or his entire box for that matter.
Pack number 13, hitting the past halfway point. Despair Olymp is good. Despair from the Dark comes in handy if post-rotation specifically in the next episode, so picking up a couple copies of this in the just-in-case scenarios is really good. And then another Frozen Soul. Moving on to pack number 14, and we get another Elma. I guess that's fine. I don't know if I wanted more than one. Even if I did want one, I don't know if I want two. But I guess I can't be too greedy at this point, because the particular supers that I've been getting is just absolutely amazing. We're gonna go ahead and move on to pack number 15, and we get, actually, that's kind of funny. Dark Flare Knight. If I can summon this off of Magical Scientist, if first I have to pull Mirage Knight, but this could be something I could pull off if I get the other piece. Moving on to pack number 16, and are you kidding? Oh man, 3 DD Warrior Lady. I'm going in this episode with 3 DD Warrior Lady. That's not fair. But I guess that's just how the Cody Lux works. Moving on to 17, Berserk Dragon is alright. And yeah, that's it. The last couple packs were pretty much duds after the DD Warrior Lady. But we're gonna go ahead and just power through the last 4, and hopefully we can get the rest of the cards that we need, which I believe is exclusively one more Sakuretsu armor. So let's go ahead and flip them up. Exodia Necross, literally unplayable. I only have one arm or leg of Exodia, I think. So won't be able to summon this guy at all. But we did get the Sakuretsu armor, which is really good. Pack 21, let's see if we can't keep this one rolling here, and we get final attack orders. It's fun. Ojama Trito is pretty fun. But other than that, nothing really too interesting there. Vile Spawn, Guardians, Final Countdown is potentially something I might side deck if the games continue to go on, at least in Game 3 as how they've been going. Pack number 23, that makes 4 DD Warrior Lady. 4 DD Warrior Lady. And a Tsukiyomi. Oh, whew, I'm glad I got that. I forgot Tsukiyomi was in this set. It's a spirit monster that Book of Moons. Opponent's monster when flip face up or summon. Definitely needed one of this, like at least one. 2 to 3 would have been nice to consider, but definitely needed one of these for sure. And so that brings us to the last pack. Let's go ahead and flip them up and see what we get. And it's a second Exodia Necross. Why am I not surprised? Luckily, though, we did get pretty much everything in the common slot we wanted. We got the rare that we wanted and ended up with 4 of the super rare that is really nice to have. So I'll go ahead and add these to the collection, and I'll see you all in the deck building.
Let's move on to the second half, pack 13. I'm getting a lot of Shadow Knight Archfiend. Pack 14. This guy really is the best boy though. He's a good boy. 15 gets us absolutely nothing else that I really care about other than another good boy. I do kind of like to look at this card, but not that matters. 18. Midoriya. Okay, they got the 3rd Saku. I'm happy to see that at least. 21. Oh, got the different dimension dragon. That's not too bad actually. It's a dragon monster. Works with a dragon deck. I'm happy with that. All right, last couple packs. Pack 22. Anything? Really? Nothing. Another final countdown, I guess. 23. Ooh, that's not bad. Got the Judgment of Anubis. That's good. Oh my goodness, that's a good hit. Wow, okay. I take back everything I said. This opening has been good to me. Very, very good to me. Another Tsukiyomi maybe? No more Tsukiyomis, but you know what? I can't be too mad. One is enough. Pretty good opening. I am happy there's some usable cards in here for this set and future sets. So let's go ahead, add to the collection, and let's see what decks we have come up with.
Welcome back to my side of the table. And if you're seeing the card here that's front and center, that is evenly matched. And it represents me and Isaac. Two evenly matched opponents, fighting for the chance to win the first ever rotation of this series. For this episode, I decided to improve upon the strategy that I brought last time by basically just cutting a bunch of stuff and just playing good stuff. Like, I don't think I even needed to play reasoning. I didn't need all those tribute monsters. What was I thinking? I think I just wanted to run a 60 card deck for no reason. So I cut about 15 cards worth of fluff, and realistically I had a hard time trying to cut 5 more cards, so I'm just going to be running the 45 list here today. I'll go ahead and go down the card by card. We got Apprentice Magician. It's really good that it can place counters on 2 of our monsters that utilize spell counters if I need to summon it for that particular purpose. And it also is good that when it's destroyed by battle, it gets me access to Magician of Faith, Old Vindictive Magician, and Magical Scientist, depending on what Isaac has on board. We have the one Breaker the Magical Warrior as our pseudo 1900 attack beat stick and as a spell and trap removal. You'll notice that I have removed Dust Tornado from the list, and that is because essentially, Raigeki Break and Breaker the Magical Warrior accomplish the exact same thing, so I cut that out in order to add a monster to the lineup. Running 2 DD Warrior Lady, it's a nice 1500 attack monster. I can search it off of Sangan, and it can beat into threats that if in the instance Isaac has Imperial Order up and I can't get into something right away, DD Warrior Lady definitely can help remove threats that Isaac may have. 1 Gravekeeper's Guard and 2 Gravekeeper Spies as our Defenders and Gravekeeper lineup. It's pretty much just going to remain a staple, I think, in my deck until it rotates out. So it's very nice. It's very consistent. It just works. It works as is, and I'm glad that it does what it does. I have the 1 Injection Fairy Lily. It's basically the 3rd DD Warrior Lady, but in this case it does it beats over the monster at the cost of 2,000 life points, and it's a level 3 that can, if Isaac's not on Tiger Wang Yu, can attack through Gravity Bind. I have the 1 Jinzo and the 1 Magical Marionette as my tribute summons. 1 Magical Merchant, 3 Magical Scientist. I've learned that this card is very good just on its own, and it's easily searchable. So as long as I have the life points to use it, I don't know, like, I didn't need reasoning for it. Realistically, I just needed this card and ways to access it in order to get my metamorphosis targets. I have the 2 Magician of Faith to summon off of the Apprentice Magician and get back my powerful spell cards. The Mystic Tomato that, if destroyed by battle, can summon all the dark boys in attack position. 1 Old Vindictive Magician if I need to go for a monster removal specifically instead of a Magician of Faith. 2 Sangan to search boys. The Spirit Reaper as a blocker, defensive play. Witch of the Black Forest to search boys. We have 2 Book of Moon to flip monsters face down and either potentially remove them or keep myself from losing. Dark Hole makes a return. I figure with the monsters that I have, Dark Hole, like with what I'm trying to go for, Dark Hole isn't bad, especially if Isaac clears my board. It's basically just a second Raigeki at that point. The 1 Heavy Storm, while I can still use it, hopefully he'll pop up and make his final appearance here today. The 3 Metamorphosis to get my Dark Balter and Ryu Senshi. The 1 Monster Reborn. This card has come in clutch for me more times than I can count, and hopefully it'll last me 1 more episode. The 3 Pot of Greed that at the beginning it gave me such a pain that they never came into my hand. Finally showing their stuff given me my first three-peat. Thank you, Pot of Greed, for everything you've done. The one Raigeki helping me win games since day one. Man, I love this card. It'll be sad to see it go. The one Snatch Steal hasn't been as useful, but good card nonetheless. The Swords of Revealing Light. It's definitely been in every single deck I've played, and it has never really come up that I needed those 3 turns to stall. I think I've always just fired it off early, but we're gonna ride it out strong with the final use of Swords of Revealing Light. We got the 2 Magic Cylinder for attack negation and damage bounce back. 2 Raigeki Break to take out general threats, specifically at this point Imperial Order, Gravity Bind, anything like that. And it's chainable, so as long as I have cards in hand. 1 Sakuretsu Armor as the 3rd Magic Cylinder, but this time it'll destroy the monster. 1 Solemn Judgment because I want to say no to whatever Isaac's playing, and he's gonna get rotated out soon. And then 1 Torrential Tribute as the 3rd main full board wipe. In the extra, we're on our usual lineup of suspects of Metamorphosis and Magical Scientist targets. And then in the side, we've got Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer, Tsukiyomi if we need to adjust our monster lineup. Final countdown for Game 3, and it goes on for more than 20 turns. If we go to Game 3, I'm citing this in. I just have a feeling it's going to be another stressful and long game. That final countdown's gonna resolve, and I'm gonna win because I big-brained Isaac more than he ancient-brained me in whatever episode that was. 2, my body is a shield for defensive plays when I'm going first. Barrel Behind the Door. I actually researched this card a little bit because I was looking up interactions from way back in the day, and Barrel Behind the Door can, if with Isaac's Ring of Destruction, fire back the damage he would have done to me, so he takes double the damage, once for himself and then once for me. So if Isaac ever gets it in his head that Ring of Destruction on a big monster to hit me for game, if that ever comes up again like it almost did in the last episode, I'm gonna have Barrel Behind the Door to say, no, no, no. 2 Bottomless Trap Hole for going first, in case Isaac starts summoning some big boys, like if he in it gets his own Balters or Ryu Senshi's, not Ryu Senshi, but Magical, Breaker the Magical Warrior, I'd be able to banish those before they do anything. 2 Magic Drain because it's probably the most clutch card in this deck. When this thing negates a spell, it really does negate its spells. It saved me in the last game, and it also hurt me when Isaac played it against me in the first game of the last episode. I have the 2nd Sakuretsu Armor if I need to go for more. If Isaac's on multiple monster attacks, that I can side this in so that I have something else to kind of protect myself. 1 Solemn Wishes if Isaac starts playing Chain Energy Toll Burn. I need to be able to, at least at the start of my turn, be able to gain the life points needed to make at least 1 play so that I'm not losing because I need to play the game, or that I can't play the game because I can't pay life point costs. And then finally we have 2 Trap Dust Shoot for going first. Hasn't been very impactful, but definitely it's gonna have its day sometime. I'm really expecting an amazing match today. Isaac is going to be probably pulling out all the stops, and I'm excited to see what he brings to the table. And I'm also excited to see what happens after this episode when all of these broken cards finally see their day and disappear from our format forever. So with that, I will see you all in the duel room.
No more gimmicks, no more strategies, we are just playing straight up good cards this time. I don't trust whatever Cody's on, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna go all out for this episode too. And I just want to say, rest in peace, Judgment of Anubis. It only affects spell cards to destroy spells and traps, so it is unfortunately not good enough. Because basically the only card we have is Heavy Storm. If Cody ended up picking up some MSTs at some point, I would more likely consider playing this, but neither of us have them, so I am not throwing this guy in at all. Definitely overvalued that guy. Anyway, as far as the deck profile goes, I'll just go through it and talk about the strategy as I go. First off is Apprentice Magician. I only pulled one of her, but that should be fine. I can go into either Magician of Faith or Old Vindictive, so a couple nice targets with her. 2 Gravekeeper Spy is just a package to go into each other with some nice heavy defense points. 3 Gumo. I'm bringing the bad boy back, baby. At this point, life points don't matter as much unless Cody's playing Wave Motion Cannon, but we're just gonna have to see about that. 1 Magical Marionette. Cody played this card. It's a really good card, and I was looking at it, and man, it's good. 1 Patrician of Darkness, that could be summoned through Pyramid Turtle. It's a nice 2000 attack beater that also has a little bit of utility. 1 Sangan, 1 Spirit Reaper, which we can also get off the Pyramid Turtles. 1 The Rock Spirit, because Pyramid Turtles are Earths and Jiragumos are Earths. So I figured this guy could be live more often than not. Tsukiyomi as a recurring Book of Moon. I decided to throw her in instead of the second Book of Moon, just because I like having more monsters, I guess. Book of Moon, good card. Delinquent Duo, I think I want to go first on these games, and Delinquent Duo would even up the card advantage between Cody and me, so I'm okay throwing this one in. 2 Gaia Power for Earth Beats. Still on Earth Beats, I think it's really good, especially with the Gumos, and even the Pyramid Turtles can go along with it. The 2 Mage Powers to beef up our boys. We're going very aggro. 1 Metamorphosis to throw on either Patrician or Magical Marionette if they're not very useful, because then we can summon Reaper on the Nightmare, and I have all these other fusion monsters that are just there in case we need them. 3 My Body as a Shield. I'm going very aggro, so I want to protect my guys as much as possible. If I have a Gumo with a Gaia Power on the field, this bad boy is 2700 attack points, and with My Body, he could live a couple turns, hopefully. Or it'll at least force Cody to use a bunch of removal to try to get him out. 1 Nobleman of Extermination, still just gotta remove Cody's craps. 1 Offerings to the Doom, 3 Pot of Greed, 1 Raigeki, 1 Snatch Steal, 1 Swords. Now, I'm putting in Barrel Behind the Door because I can use it with Ring of Destruction, Cody's Magic Cylinder. It can be a dead card, but when it hits, oh man, it's gonna hit. 1 Call of the Haunted, 1 Imperial Order, the 2 Ring of Destruction, 1 Skill Drain. I think this could be really useful if Cody has a powerful monster on the field and it could turn off all of his crazy fusion monsters, so I'm pretty happy about that. And also, it would let Gumo attack for free. I'm pretty happy about that. And then the Torrential Tribute. So main deck is very aggro. Side deck is much more of a control strategy, just in case Cody is able to deal with all this aggro stuff. The Hayabusa Knights are coming back. Got the second Book of Moon, Change of Heart, Confiscation. I think it's better for going second rather than first. 2 Kaiser Coliseum in order for us to stall out Cody. Nobleman of Crossout, 2 Gravity Binds for Hayabusa Knight to get under, 2 Raigeki Breaks. These guys are in the side deck rather than the main. I don't know. I just think I got enough removal here to where I'm fine not having the Raigeki Breaks, but if I could side 1 in or 2 instead of Call the Haunted or Imperial Order, depending on what we end up doing. And then 3 Sakuretsu Armor. I figure if Cody himself is on a more aggro strategy and he's attacking more often, then I could side them out instead of like My Bodies or maybe the Metamorphosis, and it'll protect Hayabusa Knight if he needs to live for a couple turns. Anyway, this is the who's who of the games, and with that, let's see who wins this entire series. Oh boy, I am excited. Cody, I hope you brought your bag of marbles because I'm about to take all of them.
No sirree, no marbles today. But if you've got that can of beans, I'm about to unopen them and can of whoop ass and all the beans. You know, okay, I'm gonna win, alright? Shut up.
You might win, but I might win too. Hey, you ever think about that?
I did think about it a lot. I thought about exactly burn. And it scared me. I had nightmares.
Look at me playing 3-wave diffusion motion cannons. I'm telling you, that's my strategy right here off the bat. Go ahead. Play around it. I dare you.
I literally, that's what I exactly put you on, is that this is going to be me against your world famous burnt Cody shake deck.
Well, before we get to torching your ass, I gotta choose rock, paper, scissors, and I'm gonna go with this bad boy.
All right, let's see if I can pull out the last rock, paper, scissors. Go! Oh my god.
How are you so good at rock, paper, scissors? I gotta start doing the SEMO thing about rolling it. Alright, What are you doing?
I think going second's still the right call here.
That's fair. That extra card is definitely really dang nice. Standby main. I think I'm going to start by setting a card. I will, I'm not gonna do literally anything else. Let's go to end phase.
That's probably exactly Imperial Order in the opener again. And,
you wish it was.
I'm pretty sure it is. Standby main phase.
You're good.
All right.
Nothing standby.
Well, let's go ahead and see if that's the Imperial Order. Pot of Greed.
Yeah.
yeah, I knew it. I knew you had that in the opener.
I don't know how it is glued to my hand, but I am happy that it is. 4th
game in a row, by the way.
Yep. 4th game.
Completely different episode. 4th game in a row.
And it's a 1 of 2.
and it's a 1 of it. Oh my gosh. This is actually pretty bad. I will set a card and pass the turn.
Okay. That is a-okay. I'll draw standby main. How much do I want to make plays right now? That's the question. By the way, yeah, sorry, standby. Do I want to pay for Imperial?
That is a good question.
Just pretend I did all that in standby.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna pay for Imperial.
Fair enough. I just imagine like this being in physical play, and you're in main phase starting to put cards down, and it's like, oh wait, pretend I didn't do that, as you start picking back up the cards you play.
True. Ah, man, do I want to see what that is? I'm scared of what it could be. I'm gonna normal summon Tsukiyomi.
What?
Battle, I'll just poke in.
Isn't Tsukiyomi mandatory to use its flip down effect?
Oh, I completely forgot that was the case. Oh my god. Literally the first play is a misplay in this entire thing. Okay, I'll pass.
Normal summon Tsukiyomi. It goes down. I have a defender now. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take the turn. Stand by main.
Yep.
I guess I'll go ahead and.
That's rough, man. Go ahead. Do your dirty dealings.
Yeah, I'm gonna dirty deal. I'm gonna go ahead and tribute. It was the Witch of the Black Forest.
Oh.
And get a magical marionette,
oh.
and then trigger the witch.
Yeah.
Witch is gonna grab. We're gonna grab this because this is going to absolutely put the game in my favor.
Mm-hmm.
Is I'm going to add to hand Breaker the Magical Warrior.
Yep. He was a good card. I'm not surprised you bought him.
Yeah.
Not even a little bit.
He's my crimson armored clad hunky dory. Would love to take on a date night.
True.
We'll go ahead and enter battle, and let's hit into the souk.
It do be going down.
Alright. And then I think it also triggers on battle too, because it was flipped face up.
if this is normal summon or flipped face up. It does trigger, yes.
Alright, so we'll put my guy to the book state.
True.
Go to main 2. I will set a card and pass a turn.
That's okay, I'll draw. Stand by. Do I want to pay for Imperial again? I don't think I want to pay for Imperial. I'm gonna go ahead and let it go to grave.
Very nice.
Main phase. Let's see what we can do here. I will start by activating swords.
Swords, so you get to see the marionette once more.
Does it get the spell counter?
So it is resolving. It is resolving to flip them up, so I wouldn't get the counter.
Okay.
It's like this weird like gray area that like when the effect is doing its thing, so it's like when the guy is flipped up, the card is resolved like at that point.
Okay.
And it's each time a spell card is activated. So I think he also needs to be on. I think he also needs to be face up when it's activated as well.
Gotcha. All right, that's fine. So I will go ahead and snatch steal him.
Oh. Okay. I guess I'll give him to you.
Yeah.
And then he gets a counter.
He do be getting a counter. He's at 2200, boy. Let's see. What exactly do I want to do here is the question. No sense in keeping him in defense mode regardless.
Yeah. Put him in attack.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it. I'll activate Metamorphosis, targeting your marionette, tributing it.
What?
Any response?
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, I will bring out a Reaper of the Nightmare.
What is this?
It's the buffed up.
It's the buffed up yep, okay.
Snatch Steal goes to grave. I'll go to battle, I'll hit in for 800 and discard a card.
Thinking, what are the odds that
it would nab breaker?
Yeah, what are the odds that it hits breaker? Because that's what I'm worried about here.
Right, 1 in 4.
I got on attack declaration. I got a Book of Moon that guy.
Okay. Sorry, set. Keep forgetting to hit set. That's fine.
And then I think you also got to move them down 1 row.
What are you talking about? These are extra monster zones. We're playing in Master Rule 5 format, aren't we? I'll do it for you, buddy. It's fine.
I appreciate it, man. You know, I appreciate everything you do for me.
I'll go to main 2. I guess I'll just set 1 and I'll pass.
And you did all of that damage without your normal summon. That's unfair.
Yeah.
Stand by main.
I didn't want you to have the marionette.
Yeah, marionette's a pretty good boy. Alright, how do I want to handle this? Okay. I'll normal summon the breaker.
Yep.
And then activate the effect to put a counter on.
Yep.
I really want to know what that new set is, but that swords is kind of a pain in the butt.
Mm-hmm. You gonna break swords?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and activate the effect, remove the counter, and hit the swords.
Yeah, I figured.
Alright, we're gonna move towards battle, and we'll go ahead. Let's see what this new face down is.
It's actually Old Vindictive. So let's get Breaker out of there.
Yikes. Main 2, yeah, I'll have to pass here, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. Good. Happy to see it. Stand by main. I'll go ahead and flip up the Reaper Nightmare into attack position.
Ugh, come on.
Let's start by just attacking. Yeah.
Alright,
saw you shuffle.
Let's get 800 and shuffle a couple more times. Go ahead.
So, 1 to 4. 1 being that, so 2.
Oh, what? Really? Oh,
Yeah.
man. Okay, that's fine.
Oh, it's a magician. Okay, I'm happy to see that guy go. I'll go to main 2. I'll just set my hand. I'll pass turn.
Oh, I don't like that. That's bad. Stand by main. Man, why you gotta be like that? All right, I'll start with Heavy Storm.
Heavy Storm, that's rough. I really hope you didn't have that in hand.
What we got? What did we hit? Did we hit the big? Oh, we hit the big. Oh, we hit the big money. Skill drain.
That was a good Heavy Storm.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead, snatch steal, target the Reaper of Nightmare.
Oh, it goes to grave.
All right, we'll set 1, set 2, and now we're in a top deck war. Let's go.
You definitely have the advantage. Stand by main, set 1, pass.
Oh, I love to see it. Ooh.
Quick turn.
All right, stand by main.
Mm-hmm.
Old Vindictive Magician. Let's pop the boy.
Well,
It's a Pyramid Turtle. Oh,
that's
yay.
rough, man. That's really dang rough.
Battle phase. Get in for that 450.
I'll take that 450.
Woo.
Okay. Stand by main. Say I'm not afraid of Vindictive anymore, at least.
I am not afraid of Old Vindictive. Stand by main.
Yeah.
You should be afraid of Magical Scientist, though.
Ooh, that is rough.
I'm gonna activate Scientist, pay 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna summon Dark Balter the Terrible.
Yep.
I'm gonna go battle phase, and we'll hit the Balter into the face down.
Yeah.
Well,
Chip away
Vindictive,
at me.
Vindictive actually,
Does not trigger.
it does not.
Well, it says the effect of an effect monster that this monster destroys as a result of battle is negated.
Yeah, but the flip monsters aren't destroyed until after the flip resolves.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so Vindictive does get to hit something here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Alright, and then we'll hit in for 450.
I'll take the 450, that's fine.
And then end phase, the guy will move back to the extra deck, go back to the extra deck, go back to the extra deck, go back to the extra deck.
Sorry, we gotta restart this game.
Yeah, we gotta restart. Yeah, as I say, Dark Bolter really loves to chill when you're on the when he's on the field for you.
Stand by main, set, pass.
Oh my gosh!
This
Start
is rough.
turn. Stand
this is
by
so
main.
incredibly rough.
Set 1, battle phase. Let's hit in for 450.
I'll take 450.
End turn.
I'll draw. Stand by main. Pass.
Oh my gosh.
This top deck war is not favoring me.
Stand by main. Magician of Faith.
Yeah.
Target the Pot of Greed.
I will.
Oh.
Hold on. Well, you still get the Pot of Greed, don't you? Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, back to the hand he comes. And we're all smiles here.
There we
Am
are.
I good to draw 2?
Yep.
Alright, 1, 2. Normal summon Spirit Reaper.
I will Torrential here.
Very nice, very nice. I lose all of my 1-star monsters. Alright, I'll set 2 cards and pass here.
Set 2 cards. 1 card? 2 cards? Okay. Stand by main. Okay, I'm gonna normal summon Jirai Gumo.
Normal summon a Gumo?
Yep.
Wow, we are playing like the best of the best of the rotation. Yeah, Gumo's fine.
Gumo is fine. That's good. Battle. Do I want to try to sink in? That's the question. But if you have a... If I lose and you have a magic cylinder, that's too good, man. Main 2. Pass. Yeah.
Alright. Draw for turn.
I ain't about that life, man.
Stand by main. Yeah, it is a fear that you should have.
Mm-hmm.
I'll normal summon the injection fairy lily here. I'm gonna attempt to enter battle.
Battle is fine.
I'm going to declare an attack into Jiraiya.
You are good.
Damage step.
Uh-huh.
Activate fairy lily.
Yep.
Destroy Gumo, taking 1200?
Yep. 1200. That's rough,
all right.
man.
Main 2, I'll pass the turn.
Oh my god. Stand by main. Well, if you got it, you got it.
Alright. Draw for turn. Stand by main. Battle phase. Declare direct with Fairy Lily.
Yep.
And then pay 2,000 to make it 34.
I'll take 34.
Main 2. I will pass a turn.
Yep. Draw, stand by main. Oh my god. This is so stupid. So stupid. Raigeki.
Solemn Judgment.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll pay 1,100 for that.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll pass.
Draw for turn.
Yeah.
Any stand by main.
It doesn't even have... Yeah, any monster does it.
And it was the tomato.
Once again, tomato coming in. Oh my god.
And then we'll set it with tomato.
Oh. Not a fan. Cody, I'm scared. Freaking one loss down, and it was not very close. I mean, you got down to low life points, but man, I used way too much card advantage, and you just had the right stuff.
Yeah, the namesake of this set definitely holds true to you.
Yeah, okay. I think man, this is rough. I think I do want to go first, though.
Ooh, okay.
Alright, stand by main. I'm okay going first, because I will start by activating Delinquent Duo. I'll pay 1,000.
Yikes. Unfortunate. Yep. Go ahead.
I will roll a die. Got a 3, so this guy.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good hit.
Okay, magical scientist, that's okay. Go and tell us what else.
Yeah, what am I discarding?
The Raigeki, obviously.
I'm discarding the Solemn Wishes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, let's go ahead and normal summon a Jirai.
Ooh.
I will set a card. And, you know, I guess that's all I really need to do here. So, I'll go and pass.
Oh, man. I've stared down this Jirai Gumroad at his Etsy shop before. He didn't have anything I'd want to purchase then. He doesn't have anything I want to purchase now. I'm going to go ahead and set 2 and pass.
That is fair. Draw, stand by main. I will finally get a pot of greed.
Wonderful.
The magic train, the solemn.
You may draw 2.
Yes. Oh my god. I am so happy. You have no
Dark
idea.
Bolter?
True. You know what? Let's start by doing a nobleman of extermination targeting your back row.
Wow. Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and chain it. Book a Moon, target the Juraigumo.
Yep. That makes sense. He will set because I do not know cards. And it will be banished.
It will not be banished because it'll hit the graveyard after it resolves.
Oh, yeah, you're right. And I think I'm... In that case... This is funny. I'm going to tribute Yugioh for...
No.
Patrician of Darkness.
No!
I'll go to my battle phase, I'll attack.
Well, that's fine because it's a Gravekeeper's Spy.
Okay.
Trigger the Spy.
Spy's fine.
Special Spy.
Spy is out. It's fine. I'll go to main 2. I'll set a card. Uno mas cardo. And... what am I afraid of? Not a whole lot, so I think I'm gonna pass here. Pass here.
Yeah, that's... pass, yeah. Apparently Dueling Book is just like... You guys aren't even, Simo and whoever is on his channel that day of the week. You guys, you don't get the full bandwidth.
True. No bandwidth for you guys.
Let's see. So let's draw for turn.
Yeah, there you go.
Stand by main.
You're good.
And we will activate Pot of Greed.
Yep, you're fine.
Alright, let's draw 2 more cards from my deck. And I liked that so much, I want to do it again.
Oh my god.
Let's draw 2 more cards from my deck.
You know what? I had really good pot luck at the beginning of the series, so now you're getting a really good pot luck. I'm not happy about it, but it's fine.
Yeah. Let's activate Heavy Storm here.
Well, I didn't think you'd heavy storm a single card, but my body is out.
Well, there's a lot to be afraid of at this point.
That's
so
fair.
that single card could destroy me.
It could.
All right, I'm gonna normal summon Magician of Faith.
Oh, fine.
Let's metamorphosize.
Yep.
Let's get that relinquished, and let's get the suck here.
Yeah, you got freaking Patrician for sure.
All right, let's set the. Oh no, I can't do that. That's dumb. All right, let's just go to battle
are
phase.
not allowed to. Yeah.
Yeah. I floodgated myself. Let's hit for 2,000.
little bit of a misplay, but it's fine.
And then main 2 will pass.
Okay, draw to start, stand by main. Well, I gotta do something, so you don't have any back row, so I'm okay with this. Let's read cards to make sure that I'm not messing anything up. I will snatch steal your 1,000 eyes.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay,
Now you have the big floodgate monster.
it's true. I'll go ahead and activate Mage Power, targeting 1,000 eyes.
Yo.
I will go to battle. Let's nab one of them spies. He's currently at
Alright.
3,000.
Yeah, I'll lose a spy.
Main 2, I don't know. I guess I'll just set one. And let's pass. Let's see if you can out this board. And you will gain 1,000 points.
And so yeah, standby. I will gain the 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
Good thing Imperial's not on the board. Main phase.
If it was, the stat steal wouldn't even work.
How badly do I want to get rid of that relinquished? I need to get rid of him.
Mm-hmm.
You having him is far worse than what it would take to destroy him. All right, so I'll go ahead. If it play.
Yeah.
Raigeki.
That would do it. So 1,000 eyes, that, and then Sangam. So I
Crap.
will get the Sangan search.
Dang it. Was really hoping that was like Pyramid Turtle and Mother Grizzly.
Yeah. Man, what I want now with Sangan, though. This could be game determinative. Could be match determinative. I do not like this Samayam. I do not like this with green eggs and ham.
I do not like this Sangan search. I do not like it because it's dirt.
I'm really trying to choose between like two monsters here, and I just... My god.
I do not like my telegraphed plays. I do not like it with a bag of Lays.
You know what? Let's go ahead and add the Tsukiyomi.
Yo.
Ah.
What could you be doing with that Sook? You'll draw a card and then normal summon it. I guess unless that card you draw is pretty good. Sook only has 11 attack, so I can actually do this and be fine. I'll go ahead and switch my spy to attack position. Let's go into battle and let's hit in for 12.
Yeah.
Main 2, I will set a card and pass.
Okay. I'll draw standby main. I will go ahead and... Surprise, surprise, set a card.
Yeah, it's probably the Sook.
I'll go ahead and turn.
Alright,
This
draw.
is rough.
Standby main. Sook has 14 defense. So this actually is probably... This puts you in a position, what I'm about to do, that's like, what do I do here? So I'm going to go ahead and normal summon a DD Warrior Lady.
Ah, you got the DD.
I got the DD.
Yep.
Too bad it's not the king.
True.
I'll enter battle. Let's hit in with the Warrior Lady.
Ah, well, it's actually the Apprentice Magician.
Oh.
But it does have to be destroyed by battle, so you can banish and it will not affect.
Because that could probably grab you Vindictive or Magician of Faith. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use the effect and we'll banish him.
Yeah.
Wow. I had the read that DD Warrior Lady would be good, but for the exact wrong reason. Let's hit in for 12.
Yep.
Alright, we'll go main 2. I'll set a card and pass.
I'll draw standby main. How badly do I want that spy out? So if it does 1200 to be next turn, it's me at 1400, which is enough to die to. So I think I'm just gonna set and pass, yeah.
Alright, that has to be the Tsukiyomi standby main. It has to be. There's no way that it's not.
What are you talking about?
I'll just change the spy to defense and I'll set another card and pass.
That's fine. I'll draw standby main. I don't know. Like, every freaking back row is amazing in this set. This is such like a delicate situation.
I know. Just that it's like the little, it's like a little pin teeter tottering. It's like,
I know.
While you think,
yeah.
while you think I have a bit to share with the rest of the audience. So Gravekeeper is a spy, right? And who else is a spy? None other than the infamous, just famous Kim Possible. So what do you think Gravekeeper's spy's theme song is? Call me, keep me, if you want to grave me.
You want to redo that last bit real quick?
No, I'm good. That was exactly how I wanted to do the joke.
Alright, well, let's flip Sook into attack position. Targeting spy.
Alright, so we'll set the spy.
Raigeki?
Magic Drain.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll normal a Jirai.
Ew.
That was the punish. I'll attack. I'll roll. I'll say tails. Hey!
Oh, even at the very end. Alright, so there's Spy.
Yeah.
I'll declare the effect. Alright, so Spy will go to Grave, and then we get... we'll get Guard.
Yeah. And Suk will... Or, main 2 and Face. Suk will go to hand. I will pass turn.
That's so disgusting that there's a Suk. Standby main. Yeah, I just gotta set one and pass. Go ahead.
Draw, standby main. Pot agreed.
Magic Drain.
Yeah.
I can't let you dig deeper, dude. I'm sorry.
I know. You're gonna use your Raigeki, so... Alright. I'm gonna go to battle. I'll just attack. I'll call heads.
Right.
Come on, Jirai. Jirai, please.
Gumo.
No!
Yes! The Gumo has finally failed you in your moment of crisis of hour.
I'll take 13.
However, the damage is only minimal.
True. I do not like this board state. You know what? I'm gonna set a card. It could be literally anything. Alright.
Alright. Old Vindictive Magician. Got it. Standby main.
Yeah.
And I don't know how I feel about this.
If
This
it works,
could
it works.
actually be good. This also could actually be horrible. I think it's actually horrible. I don't think this is good at all. I think I do more harm than good. I'll have to pass here.
Yeah. Draw, standby main. Well, no reason to keep it in the hand. I'll activate Gaia Power.
Oh, disgusting.
Battle. I'll attack for 2,700. I will
my
call... I called tails... Or called heads last time. I'll call heads again.
Please fail.
Okay.
No. Alright, yeah, there's 27.
Yep. Pass turn.
Oh, man.
I'm so dang antsy.
Standby main.
Yeah.
That could have been anything else, really. That actually could have just been anything else. I don't know how good that is.
Stop trying to mind game me, dude.
Okay. So I'm going to start by... I'm going to activate Raigeki Break.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pitch Breaker, the magical warrior, and
Breaker
hit the Gumo.
is pitched. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is that kind of game, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to activate Monster Reborn, targeting Magical Scientist.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to pay 1,000 for Scientist.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to summon Ryu Senshi.
Mm-hmm.
And since he is an Earth, he gains 500 attack.
Yep.
I will enter battle. I'm gonna Senshi into the Suk.
I'm fine with Magical Scientist. Let's flip down the Ryu.
Alright, if the fusion monster is flipped face down with Book of Moon or removed from play by any of these cards, the effect is reset and the fusion monster does not go back to the extra deck and is not prohibited from attacking the opponent's life points directly.
Oh my god.
This is previously official rulings provided by Upper Deck. So
Yeah.
that is...
I didn't read the rulings.
Would you like to with that being said, would you like to redeclare the Suk target?
I definitely would have done the Magical Scientist had I known that ruling.
Okay, so regain 300. We'll flip
Okay.
them down, and because that's actually something important to know.
It's very important, yes. It was a misplay, obviously, so...
But it's not one that I'm going to rule shark you on.
I appreciate that, dude.
Alright, so the Ryu Senshi will go back to the extra, and officially, it is your turn, my fellow human.
Stand by main. I'm gonna set a card and I'm gonna pass.
All right.
I
Straw.
needed literally any monster.
Stand by main. And I picked up, I think, the best monster. All right, let's flip summon scientist.
Yep,
Let's normal summon Witch of the Black Forest.
that does it.
Battle.
Mm-hmm.
Let's hit in with Witch. And let's hit in with Scientist.
This set hurt.
Yeah, this really did hurt. I mean, the board state is we both have 0 cards in hand. Like
This, oh my god. I feel, okay. I don't feel great about that, but you deserve the win. And you have won the entire rotation. Congratulations.
The first, yeah. It feels really good in that I feel like we both played hard. We both played strong. I definitely was afraid that I was going to lose this game here and we were going to move to a game 3. Just because of how poorly I was getting in that late game.
Yeah, well, you know, those 2 magic drains really did me in as well. Not having the Pot of Greed.
Yeah.
And whatever other card that was.
Raigeki.
Yeah.
To be honest, I was saving them for exactly Raigeki and Heavy Storm.
Right. Anyway, congratulations, dude. You did it. You beat the game. You beat the entire dang series.
Yep, and that's it. That's the end of it. We're done.
Yeah. I'm sorry I'm not super stoked right now. I'm a little bummed.
Yeah. It also doesn't feel good that this is also 4 in a row now starting.
Yeah.
I do feel pretty smart for this though. I put in barrel behind the door.
Yeah. That is pretty smart.
And it's not for like wave motion cannon or anything.
For Ring of Destruction.
It's for Ring of Destruction.
Guess what?
You have it too?
I bought one.
So if you have Ring of Destruction and we both have barrel behind the door, is that basically just you and me standing on opposite sides of a wall, holding small little pistols, getting ready to shoot each other, be like, Uno reverse card, no, you!
Yep, that's basically it, yep. Oh my god. And it says activate when a card's effect that would inflict damage to you is activated, which means I could activate it on my own stuff. In case I wanted to burn you for double. Yeah, but it doesn't come up. I didn't draw a single ring.
Would it be safe to assume that the barrel behind the door was your only buy, or did you pick up something else?
I bought the second Book of Moon, actually. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, Breaker was the only card I picked up this time around.
I was considering it, but I really wanted to get Barrel, and I didn't have enough for both Barrel and Breaker, so.
I'm actually really happy that rotation is finally happening.
Oops.
Because, gosh dang it, Imperial Order needs to go. I'm so...
Yeah.
I'm so done with that card, man.
You know what? I'm done with the Pot of Greeds. I'm done with the Raigekis. I'm done with Monster Reborn. I'm done with Thousand Eyes. You know what? I'm happy for this entire 2002 set to get out of here.
Literally, we've been playing with nothing but 2002 cards, if looking at our deck lists is any indication.
Yeah.
Like...
you got the final countdown in there too, just in case the one tech final countdown.
Dude. Oh yeah, I said in my deck building that if this goes to game 3, I'm throwing in final countdown because that game 3 is gonna be an hour long for no reason. It's gonna be 20 turns, so I'm gonna play final countdown.
That's very true.
By the way, so you saw that I had DD Warrior Lady.
Yep.
I have 4 copies of DD Warrior Lady.
Really? I think I only pulled one. I didn't even play it, but I think... Man! Isn't she a super or something?
Yeah, she's a super, and I pulled 4 of her.
Wow. I bet the 4th time you're like, that is bunk. But
the 4th time I said that one's still going in the collection.
yeah. Fair enough. Well, I think that about does it for this rotation. I gotta bring it back next rotation. Oh my god.
You have a chance. I think it's Invasion of Chaos. That's this next set.
Yep. Whoever pulls good Invasion of Chaos is definitely gonna have a pretty good chance. But we both have a guaranteed CED if we so choose. We can buy 3 CEDs if we wanted to, 3.
Is it too late? Is it too late to shut it down now? Can we?
With that, we'll see you in a more chaotic format. The Invasion of Chaotic Formats. Bye.
Bye.